Hello everyone. In this video, I'll show you how to add motion blur in CapCut PC without Pro in a completely legal way. To get started, go ahead and open CapCut on your PC. Then create a new project. Once your project is open, import the video clips or assets you want to work with. For this example, we're using a short clip of a woman dancing, but you can use any video you like. After your video is added to the timeline, the next step is to split the clip into smaller segments. This part is important because the motion blur effect works best when applied across multiple short clips. Move your playhead to the center of the video and split the clip. Then move the first of it. Playhead forward again and split it once more. Repeat this process until the video is divided into several short segments. The goal here is to create small, even sections so the motion blur animation looks smooth and natural. Once you've finished splitting the video, select all of these clips on the timeline. These clips will act as your reference layers later when we add keyframes and effects. After selecting them, copy the clips and paste them directly above on the timeline so you now have duplicated clips stacked together. Now it's time to add the blur effect. Go to the top left corner of the screen and click on the Effects section. From there, navigate to the category that contains blur effects and scroll down until you find the blur option. Drag the blur effect onto the track above your video. Next, extend the blur effect so it starts at the very beginning of the clip and continues all the way to the end. Once the blur effect is in place, adjust the settings. Set the blur amount to around 50 or 60. You can increase it slightly if you want a stronger effect, but 60 usually gives a clean and professional look. Set the range value to 0. After that, select all the duplicated video clips along with the blur effect. Right-click on the selection and choose the option to create a compound clip. Confirm the compound clip creation. This combines everything into a single clip, making it much easier to manage the animation. With the compound clip selected, go to the .KNKSHNS adjustment panel. Scroll down to the brightness section and set the brightness to around -10. You can tweak this value depending on how bright your original video is. If you want, you can also slightly adjust highlights and shadows to match your preferred look, but keeping it subtle usually works best. Now, with the compound clip still selected, go to the video settings and find the opacity option. This is where the motion blur animation really comes together. Move your playhead to the middle of the first segment and add a keyframe. Then move to the end of that segment and add another keyframe. Go back to the middle again and add one more keyframe. Repeat this process for each segment across the entire clip. Once all the keyframes are added, start adjusting their values. Navigate to the first keyframe and move forward to the middle keyframe. Set the opacity of the middle keyframe to 0. Then move to the next keyframe between clips and set the opacity to 100. Continue this pattern across the entire clip, alternating between 0 and 100 opacity for each keyframe. As you play the video back, you'll notice the motion blur fading in and out smoothly between clips. This creates a dynamic motion blur effect that looks especially good when your video includes different angles or fast movement. That's how you add motion blur on CapCut PC, using compound clips and keyframes to create a clean, professional animation effect. Before you go, if you want to, stay safer and more private while editing videos, browsing apps like CapCut, or using any online tools, I recommend using NordVPN. It helps protect your internet connection and keeps your data secure, especially when you're on public Wi-Fi. Use the link in the description to try NordVPN at a great price.